team ups. I'm talking about team ups.
Okay. But, don't worry, we have money, we can afford it.
Okay. It's not overly. Overly is almost there. Don't worry.
Small. Pushing steady.
That's the thing. I saw the stuff yesterday.
I can't quite remember. I don't know. I honestly don't know if we're supposed to even have an event, because I mean, like, I'm not really what's it called? I'm not really part of the. I'm no longer in marketing. Okay. You know, so I don't really have like conversation with marketing anymore. So, sorry, I don't have conversation with marketing anymore. So, and to be honest, that's kind of how I prefer it, because sometimes they can be very difficult to manage. You know, so I don't really know their plans and the things that they actually, you know, I don't know their plans, and I don't know the things on.
But I feel in the end, I don't know the aspect of the arm that will be, or the department that will be handling the session, but I feel yes also.
No, if it's in Ogun, that's weird. If it's Ogun, I probably suspect that it's going to be Money Point.
Okay. The event is at Radisson Blue.
I don't really know. I can't see. I really can't see. That's the annoying part. I really can't see. I wish I could, but I can't. So yeah.
Okay, no problem. I'm trying to look for the flyer myself, but it's okay. We got the mail today, but we'll get there gradually. I'm not in a hurry. Oh, Jerry. Yeah, really, where are these guys now?
Now then we wait for, you know.
Hi guys, good evening. It was good.
Oh, okay. Oh, you are the son of your mother. Sorry, and your father too.
Son of my mom.
Yeah, you're son of your mother. Like, we're literally just talking about you, and behold, you appeared. Yeah,
I'm here.
That's really that's dope. Okay, so I need to even shut down.
How's your week? How's your week, guys?
What a week, man. I to be honest, I think I basically mentally shut down for the year.
Wow.
I just don't know how to tell my bosses, but no, it's the truth. It's the honest truth. Like, most of them they probably don't know, but I've shut down for the year, and they probably know, but they don't want to admit it. And I don't know how to tell it to them that, see, look, like, you're blowing a lot of English right now, man, but I'm really not interested in working this work right now until next year. So let's just agree to.
You are just on vibes and inshallah now.
Yeah, that's that. Let's just keep talking about it. You know, I keep the conversation short, because I'm really not a fan of long meetings. God. My boss at him up, God Almighty, he I don't know where that nigga Tosin. I don't know where that guy gets his energy from.
Wow.
This nigga can sit through 6-hour meetings and he's still going. And I'm
money
like,
is involved.
No, of course not. He's the CEO and money is involved. But I'm like, yo, my G, come on, man.
Even like, I am this
like, you get like this guy can call for meetings like this 5:36 p.m. where all men are already exhausted. Let's talk about the vision direction of like Alayi farm. There's nothing I will say and tell you right now that will make sense. It will not be fresh. Let's wait till tomorrow morning. Let me sleep and wake up in my head for fresh. But like, no. I'm like, yo. If you have this meeting with me, I'll just be prepared to do all the talking, because I'm not going to talk. You get so, but he's a really nice. He's a great guy. And I think one thing I like about him, especially over most of the people that I've worked for, is that he knows how to. He looks after his own.
Okay.
Sure, you understand. He looks after his own. Like you can walk up to him and tell him like, see you. You know, if you don't get, you don't get. But if he gets, the one way if he give you.
That's someone that understand that values his team.
Sure, you understand. Why it is in why it is they call it team apt? Team apps now, no, it's not corporate apt. It's not business apt. It's team apt.
That's true, sure. At least he's also living up to his name. That's also another major thing.
You understand?
Oh, sorry, Leslie, did you do this?
Yes.
You did this?
I did not. I did not. Calm down. It's my Dexter wallpaper. But to do it is not really that difficult.
Being the Leslie that you are now.
It's not a matter of being the Leslie that you are. It's just a matter of knowing how to be. It's just a matter of deconstructing it.
Genius.
Okay,
No,
well.
If you really look at it, like if you recorded this thing and you sat there and deconstructed it, knowing what you know in After Effects, you can replicate it.
That's true. Okay.
All right. So After Effects, where did we stop? I was supposed to have finished this thing but work not give me chance. Work did not give me chance at all.
I have some new users here.
Oh, so I basically shared the screen. I mean, I shared the link with design jobs for people and then my partner and so I mean let's just pop in and let's have like a more fun, vibrant, diverse conversation. I'm almost confident that we won't be up to 10. So let's I'm usually not good at the one person that I don't see here anymore is Ladipo. Ladipo most likely, or more often than not, is probably busy and probably doesn't have time for these sessions anymore. And I also can't blame him because I haven't been quite consistent with these sessions. So yeah. All right, so we are right back at it. Where did we stop? We stopped here. All right. I'm trying to see if this thing can like render.
I thought it's a recording.
What?
It's not a recording. Are you recording?
Am I recording this?
Yes, that's not the person asked.
Oh no, I'm doing way better than recording. I'm streaming it. So
Taking so much time.
oh no, so I'm really not even blaming the machine right now because only God knows what it's going through. Who is this person? So it's still rendering out the video. So I think it should soon start. Hello.
Hello.
I'm back. Jesus Christ, Ladipo, I was just talking about it just now.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, so my system crashed. My system
Thanks to After
crashed.
Effects.
As in, yeah, literally thanks to After Effects. So let's try this one more time. Anyways, essentially, this is what's actually happening. I'll just scrub through so we can see how it actually works. Animate in, pictures, change background, another set of pictures, and then navigation pops in. So what I want to happen is when the navigation is popping in, I want a black background. I want like a dim black something to happen right around here. Yeah.
Sharing your screen.
Oh shoot.
You're not sharing your screen.
I literally just remembered I'm supposed to share my screen. Okay, so good. Can everyone see my screen now? So it's around here that I want this blab around.
Yes, we can.
And I'm going to draw my background. Yes. Ladipo.
Let's the alpha.
Oh my guys, me ages. So where have you been?
Man. I've been existing. Let's put it like that. Let's just put it that way.
You've been existing. Ow.
I've been seeing everything going on in the world. I just decided not to say anything.
Shit.
I usually check the group. I always see you people are always fighting normally, but yeah. Sometimes I comment, sometimes I keep quiet. How far are you?
Don't be in a better fight now.
No. Guy. How far now, guy? What do we do this December now? Eh?
Guy, honestly, I do not know. I'm usually the worst.
I plan something this December. I've not left my house. Yeah.
It's not. I'm not even sure it's in my heart. Figma+AE.
Man.
So there's this what's it called? This TGI Pixels thingy that Debbie organizes every now and then. Debbie.
Oh, Debbie. Okay.
So I think she's I don't know if there's a plan for one this December. I don't know. I kind of hope that there is one, but there isn't at the moment.
I've not left my house this year. I've been indoors throughout this year.
That is most unfortunate, to be honest. It's most unfortunate because
I've gone anywhere.
You need to leave your house.
Leave my house, guy. It's not even funny.
You actually leaving.
It's funny. I've not left my house. I think last time I went out was in February.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking for. Although now the way tickets are going up now, I was checking. Where was I? Is it not this thing? This Buju's show? I was saying 25K.
25K. Like, okay, first of all, I don't like people that much. I don't like celebrities that much. To give them 25,000 naira.
Let me even go out there.
Yeah.
I was even thinking, let me even see first. Like I was in the one I'm looking forward to. Is this Palmine first, but Palmine first now the way it's looking nice, like it's going to be within that range.
No.
Oh my God, things are hard in this country. I beg.
You don't need to say that twice, man.
Things are hard. I beg. I don't tire.
You really don't need to say that twice.
How you did now?
Okay. I just did because that's the only good now.
Why you saying it with such frustration, guy?
Yeah. If I tell you that it's only God. It's only God there. Only God you get person.
Good.
When I tell people this thing, I say I only God the person. You don't understand. They think that just say based on say, I just come on to say, but see, child of God, only God the person. You cannot do this thing by yourself.
I tell you.
You do not have the power.
The last couple of months, right? The last couple of weeks, rather.
Yeah.
This design the way we did do it. Yeah, I feel like there's a side of design that is fun. There's a side of design that is slavery. I think we in this Nigeria we're practicing the slavery aspect of design.
It's like you've gotten to that point in your life.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point. Like I'm fed up.
There's
nothing interesting me again. You understand? Like when
you got into that fed up point.
Yeah, you get. Like at this point in time now, it's like, you know what? There's nothing new now. Okay.
There's absolutely nothing. There's nothing anyone can pitch to you now that you will say that, okay, it's a brilliant idea or it's innovative.
The innovation, like it may be a brilliant idea, but it's going to be a game changer. Nah, I've seen it before. Calm down. Do you understand? Like recently, in the last couple of months, we've been working on. This, I don't know, maybe it almost makes me sound like a pessimist. And sometimes it makes me sound like as if I'm hating. It's just that I've seen everything. I don't want to sound like somebody who has worked because, I've not done like 10 years in design. And I wonder what people like that will not be feeling.
See, that's why I was telling you that it seems you have gotten to that point.
Yeah, I'm getting.
You understand? You've gotten to that point.
As I'm talking to you now, I was just looking at my work today, like, what's the point of all this?
Like you've gotten to the point where you start questioning your own work. Like what's the meaning behind this thing that I'm doing?
You understand? Like this is now, just sitting down thinking like, okay, what's the point? Okay, the design is fine. Okay, like
Okay, so the design is fine. Okay, you have done user experience. Okay, fine. You've done your research. Fine. Okay.
Do you
Is
understand? It
this thing
doesn't
that you
make
are doing, is it impactful? Is it changing lives? Is it
like even like people
meaningful?
say like even so, you know when you design something, is
Yeah.
what somebody likes is, but you don't see the like you know this kind of work where you see you look at the work, everybody would see everybody would see a job and say they like it, and you look at it like this thing is rubbish now.
This is actually trash. Like,
You
but
understand?
nobody wants to come out and agree. So
That's
so you just keep quiet, collect your money, and be moving
exactly.
on, like, very quiet because you don't want.
That's
Because
where I am. You see, this is where I am mentally. Like everybody is like, yeah, you understand? This thing is fine. I like
this
it.
is
And I'm
cool.
looking
This
at
is
this thing like, guy, you
brilliant.
know, this nonsense. Hey, Jesus. And guy, let me just, as in, my prayer for all of us.
What have
Like,
what have you been up to? What have you been up to? What's been going on? Talk to me.
work, just work, basically work. Different, no, working with different people, working with different clients and things like that. Like nothing impresses me anymore. At least Nigerian clients don't impress me anymore. At this point in time, there's nothing new under the sun. It's almost like they're copying each other. Do you understand? Like there was somebody that came to me, wanted to pitch for something. It's almost like he was telling me. So let's put it like, he said the guy came to pitch to me about a fintech product now.
Yeah.
He's basically trying to copy what Bata did. So you understand, like when it is say like Bata, you say yes, like Bata. Okay. Then yes, like Bata, but a twist of. When you hear that a twist of
like fam, come on, man. What are you doing?
I don't have time. Because if you go and twist it now, voila. By the way, is no code conference, is it still holding? Because I need to.
It's holding, guy. It's still holding. Like,
I'm afraid of Webflow. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
I have not even checked. See, now that you've mentioned it, I have not even checked.
I was supposed to attend yesterday, but I was very, very tired. Very tired. I know a friend of mine attended yesterday. And he was telling me that Webflow is scaring people now.
It should. It really should. And it's been 11 years in the company, in the making.
Webflow is going to scare a lot of people. God damn.
That's what I'm saying. It should. Let me even check what's happening.
Okay, no, that's finished. But the recordings are available.
Yep.
Recordings are available.
Let me open this thing. See what's going on.
Webflow is going to scare. God damn.
What's it called? So people who are in this, who are in my study group, you guys are supposed to share things with me, right? You're supposed to share your designs and your animation with me. Where are they?
We're animators, but we don't design.
You know what? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I said for me, I've designed, but I have not animated yet. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see your design.
There's one hero image like that. Very simple hero image.
Sure. Let's see your design. That's what you have. Webflow has new features according to them, and I want to find out what those new features are. I want to find out what those new features are, and I can't seem to see it here. It's sharing my head in half. Where is it? Okay. Backdrop filters. What is this? Add. Oh, this looks interesting. This is very interesting. It says add what? Add backdrop filters to blur elements or alter. This is new. This is very new. Okay, fine. I'll test this out one of these days.
Another thing, Leslie, I was thinking about this. I want
Yeah.
to put, hey, that's true. Black Friday is ending in 26th. I want to purchase an account with Craftwork, at least for the next 3 months. I'm tired of seeing illustrations. I'm tired. I'm giving me headache. I can't do this anymore. I beg. I'm just waiting. Although now it's now like $44, but it's for 3 months.
How
I don't
much?
know. 44 for $3. For three months, rather.
Maybe something that's
because that kind of thing, I go just download everything, put them for drive. Understand? In case. Because it's 50% discount. But the problem is the discount is for 3 months, not 1 year.
Because they know. They don't.
They know. They know.
They actually know. They don't say they give boys 1 year.
1 year. Yeah, they go fast. They go too fast.
Man, no like give you even that 3 months.
That 3 months, within
the damage you will wreck. Black Friday. Okay, this is not bad.
I'm thinking of, because I'm a guy looking for illustrations like now.
They have for year.
Are you sure?
It's 74 per year. Look at my screen. 74 for a year.
Oh,
guy,
wow.
Run this thing.
I don't mind. Like, I'm thinking about it. I want to, because guy, that's PTSD of looking for illustrations. I'm tired. Guy. It was last week or so. I just realized that UI is no good illustrations. I don't download everything. No, it don't finish. I need fresh illustrations. There was this. I was looking at Coinbase. Coinbase design.
Yeah.
Mobile app, like the entire design.
Like,
guy, I understand why these businesses pay, like they hire illustrators to draw illustrations, icons, like guy.
Look at mock-ups.
Mock-up. I don't go even like, what am I doing again? What am I doing again?
And they have fonts. They have they have icons. I'm actually even more interested
in. I don't even care, like, because the one I bought one time, this shape.so. But that one was like lifetime access.
Oh yeah.
I bought them. But those ones, just their icon library that is like large. Why for market?
Yeah.
These
illustrations I'm seeing here. Come on. Bless her this company I can't buy this thing.
Hey God.
Bless her this company I can't buy this thing, because I'm seeing illustrations here that you can factor into one product that we are putting together.
One product somewhere that you can just use. I have a couple of them. I know there was one guy like that. What's that his name? Henex. One Henex guy. I think he has an account. The guy works with this thing. The guy was on yes. So
Victor. That guy is too sure.
Victor has an account with them. I know he has, because he has sent me a couple of like that Lawrence design. One that sent it to me. Then he too had an account with them too. He shared it with us with the group, but I think some couple of people just bastardized it and just
naturally. The thing is
it vex me. I gotta apologize to him. Say, guy, don't vex, I beg. So from time to time, like if I'm really there was that time I was very desperate. I just messaged the guy, I beg, get me download. The guy sent it to me, kind of fast. As in, Guy,
Come on, these are very nice.
are clean, like very nice. This thing.
What's
Like
going
even
on
the
here?
3D is not even so much my thing now. It's the 2D, all those 2D, all those things. And the things that I can pick one or two things. I don't necessarily have to use the entire thing. I just pick one or two things that is and
Oh,
add.
this is-
I
Oh,
don't
God, I'm
try.
buying this thing on Monday. Company account.
I don't try to be buying. Because
Company
sometimes
account last song.
I even try to use Envato self. I try to search for stuff on Envato. Envato
know.
has good. They have good icons, but it's not there yet.
Is no.
They have icons. Envato has illustrations, like good illustrations, but they don't have them like as a pack. That's the problem.
All right. Good.
As in that day, I was searching like mad. I said, are you telling me that somebody has not done something like this before? Ah.
I don't know.
Nice. Oh wow. Oh wow, actually. It's not even supposed to be there. Not as much. This no. This two should not be like that. So I'm trying to. So if you notice, I'm not really even trying to do the. Oh, Jesus. I'm not even trying to do the. I'm not trying to do the straight. Jesus Christ, what is this? Over disk. When is discover to us? Wait. So I'm not trying to do the straight navigation. I want to do the tricky thing and do the rotating navigation.
After it.
Michael. Michael.
Huh?
Is the network bad? No, you.
AE. You get energy.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Nah.
It is looking like stress. The whole interface.
Yeah, fam. See, I'm trying to learn to actually do it properly. She understand. Plus, I'm using this opportunity to like brush up on my
motion. Is this motion 3?
Yeah, yes, it is.
I'm still using motion 2. Guy, I don't want to change.
Ah, shit.
Guy.
Guy,
look, don't break what is not. Don't fix what is not broken. I beg.
You understand?
I'll check it out. The reason why I used to use it was because when I usually using keyframes and things like that, I don't get it open.
Nobody does.
Yeah, I beg. I just use my thing. So I was normally in have motion V2 and really dynamic color. Those were my two main what they call it, plugins that I used to use a lot. These 3. Wow, I'll take a look at it. And they made it. They actually like use this thing text to actually like explain some of the things. Because me, I didn't really bother with all the other widgets under. It was only those sliders I was working with, and the anchor points on top. The other ones under. They may creating a null object initially. And that one I used to use that one a lot.
I'm on the scene. Null objects.
That null object is awesome.
But I think what I enjoy most is this thing, the aligning of the
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Those alignments, they save life. It's like
perfect. Banjoko, welcome. How are you? How did your presentation go? Meanwhile, this young man asked a question on the chat. He says, "How do you measure the impacts of your design work Anyone wants to take on that? How do you measure the impact of your design work?
How do you measure the impact of your design work?
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, the impact of your design work really depends on. That's a good question. I'm thinking of the Lambert that I used. I'm thinking now.
Can you guys hear me?
Why are you laughing?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to ask the question.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Just something that I was just thinking about. I think I was having this conversation with somebody a while ago. I think he said he did like an interview with Facebook London, right? So like one of the things that they were asking him was like, what are your numbers, right? And like he couldn't really like say anything because all this while that he has been working as a designer in Nigeria, he has really not been checking or like metrics, impacts, all those stuff. Like you basically just design and that's the end, right? You don't check. They don't give you like maybe like the number of sign-ups that have gone up, maybe the revenue that the company has generated since we designed the app or we designed their platform. So we don't even just have these numbers. So how do we even tell me that this thing that I did is even working well? Like how do I even know that the design actually makes sense and I know
that is
the first question
very
so first of all, it all depends on the type of project. First of all, the impact of a project now, if it's a enterprise level project now, of course you can lamber away, you can say, okay, save the company some time. Do you understand? For example, now if you work on a project that was internal, like say you wanted to build like a portal for the company to be able to like manage, just giving an example now. Those things cannot be the impact of that cannot necessarily be measured per se. The only thing you can say basically is that that particular project solved a necessity for the company. Do you understand? So there are ways to sell it, but for customer facing product, one of the things they usually do is use what they call it user onboarding, and how many users were onboarded on your platform. That number is usually skewed. That's number one. Number two, so you can say maybe how many users downloaded the app. That's the first. Although downloads don't tell the full story. So the downloads don't tell the full story. That's one. So you can say, okay, how many active users do you have? But again, companies don't really measure these things. Companies don't measure. That's the thing. Companies don't.
No, Nigerian. Well, no. I don't think that's the case. Companies do measure these things.
Where are these companies, please? Because the ones I know,
think about it. Maybe because we're actually, speaking because we are on this side of the table as designers. Companies do measure these things because if you're making a product, right, you have to consider, okay, how much. Okay, metrics like the customer acquisition costs, for example, those are things that they obviously consider, right? What is the lifetime value of the customer to the product? Do you understand? That's number one. How much does it cost the company or the product to onboard a new customer? And is this something that is sustainable to the business? Obviously. How many customers do we need in order to A, break even, B, make a profit? Because, I mean, obviously, floating the product on its own means that you're incurring costs, right? So it's not like they are not mindful of these metrics. They are, or at least the smart ones I know are. Okay, maybe it's likely because I've been engaging with smart people who actually run startups.
That's what I'm telling you.
Because there are some dumb as great people.
I'm telling you, you say you can see you are going back on what I'm saying.
Okay. But let me finish. So what I'm now saying is that let's even assume that there's a small sample size of smart startup founders that actually consider these metrics. The challenge that we're having right now is that these metrics are not shared down or back to us for us to actually evaluate and then try to figure out how to optimize. Because in their head is, I've designed this, take it to development and then marketing, finish. That's all they think about. Do you understand? So that's how they see it.
I think there was even one I was thinking about. There was one I was talking with. I think who was that I was listening. basically was, I think, is onboarding success rate.
Uh-huh.
Basically, when somebody gets to your platform, what's the percentage success for a user onboarding on your platform? Do you understand? That also speaks to your user experience. Do you understand? Like, what's the percentage likelihood that somebody actually like registers on your
finish
platform?
signing up on your platform.
Do you understand? Those things. As in, guide, those guys, they measure. See,
of course, they measure everything. Okay, that's even just onboarding. What about sales?
What I'm going to say.
What about bounce rates? You know, what about?
You understand?
They measure everything.
Look, it will do anybody in this Nigeria. My whole prayer, please, if you can, if you have the opportunity, even if it's to intern in a foreign company, it will do wonders for you.
Oh my God, see, you need it to.
It will do wonders for you. See, design is turning to bricklayer work in this Nigeria. I'm serious. You're laughing. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. Stop laughing.
No, okay. No, let me tell you why I'm laughing. Let me tell you why I'm laughing. Because first of all, product design, or at least UI UX as we come to it, is now a congested field. Anybody, the level to the entry, the barrier to entry is so ridiculously low now that it doesn't even add up. It doesn't add up anymore. It doesn't make sense. Back then, what am I saying? 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I count the number of product of like really professional, established. Not let me not say professional, but at least people that knew on their own when they came to product design 5-6 years ago, and then in 6 years, boom. Like you can sneeze. You know what am I saying? You can pick a stone and throw it, and there's a fair chance that you hit 3 people who design, who are UI UX to some degree. Sure, you understand. So as it is right now, it's a congested market. The next question is, what can I do as a product designer that will help me stand out? What skills can I acquire? Most people will turn to strategy. Most people will turn to product management. Most people will turn to business. Some people will probably will look inwards and try and expand on their crafts. Sure, you understand. I mean, you're not wrong. Product design right now in Nigeria is a bloody jungle. 60, is it 60? Is a bloody jungle right now. So, like, if you don't distinguish yourself, they will lump you with the rest, and it's very competitive. You could claim, like me now, for example. Now, I mean, I've been doing this for donkey years. If I stop growing, right, and I don't work hard to acquire new skills and update myself and make sure that my skill set is relevant and marketable and valuable, they will hire someone that just started designing last year over me. And it's not like they will even hire the person for cheap. They will pay the person what they're supposed to pay me. We don't service since.
That is they always confuse me.
So, guy, that's it. Always like sometimes, man, it gives me sleepless nights.
It's not even so much. And the thing that used to piss me off the most is, again, some of these businesses, what is really their priority? I continue to say it. A lot of companies in this Nigeria, they don't know how to hire designers. That's why if you check, have you checked LinkedIn? I was telling you this before. This was maybe August, September.
Okay.
There are a list of companies, let's not call names, that are constantly no, I'm serious now. It's the truth.
Okay.
They are constantly looking for designers. They don't understand the things to look for in designers.
I get
you say you get what I'm saying? It's only if all your expectations is for them to be pushing pixels. Yes, you could, except maybe you are ready to be micromanaging them. You understand? If you're going to micromanage designers, fine. That's good.
That's on you.
Yeah. That's on you. But don't now expect somebody with fine, who has good UI skills and who understands UX very well and the person will call price for you. Go dey vex, go dey put price. First of all, you go dey put price. You understand? Then when you now come, the ones that now call price, you don't even allow them to show their expertise where you force them to be pushing.
I wanted
do it like this, do it like this.
See, I wanted to rant about something that struck me as extremely odd. You know how, like, when in my quest to get jobs, right? I've done like donkey interviews. You feel me?
Yeah.
And only Jesus knows, you know, how many I've done and the processes I've had to go through. You understand? Well, here's my thing. You know, when they're interviewing you, they'll ask you a manner of things. They'll ask you about user research. What's your process like? What is
Leslie, hey,
wait, calm down. I'm getting somewhere. I have a feeling that you know where I'm going to. Calm down.
Finish.
Calm down. They'll ask you, what's your process like? How do you articulate this? And they will be asking you some kind of questions, empathy, and you know your end now start cramming buzzwords to impress them. You be saying things like user journey, empathy. I had empathy, and first of all, like, to be honest, as a human being, I believe that word is overused and abused, and I can anybody who I interview, maybe like for a role at Team Up or any company I work for, anybody I interview, the moment you use empathy more than 3 times, I just lose interest, because I know that you're talking in the rubbish.
See,
but let me land.
Just land.
Now, land. So you say one of things: empathy, research, user behavior, testing, blah 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 blah. You cram everything. You say all the right things. You say the things that you did and the things that you did not do. And after you've gone through all the nightmare hurdles and everything, you finally manage to get to the point whereby they give you an offer letter. The salary is decent. Well, I mean, let's not say decent. Salary is actually quite hefty. Sure, you understand? Considering that it's in dollars, it's quite hefty. Or maybe even in naira, it's also quite hefty. And then you get there, and then you then realize that you've been hoodwinked. That all you ever do in this place is organ-centered design. You're not testing anything. You're not UXing anything. You're just looking at BRD documents, and then you're just designing according to what the document says. You cannot argue with the documents. You cannot challenge the design system that is existing because it's outdated and trash. You can't come up with new flows because there's already an existing flow, and you have to align your design to that existing flow, or else your design will not be approved. So my question is, what is now the point?
Leslie, the one where they pain me pass, the one where they always pain me, that one they enter my bone. When product manager they interview me, they tell me, say, my designs, like, you're a product manager. Like, guy, you understand? The thing they always pain me, that's one. And two, you see, companies, and this is essentially why I was telling people that I was saying that, look, if you want to grow as a designer, be okay. Yes, we all know you have to put food on the table and things like that. But if you do yourself a favor, like, it will help you. If it's an internship, even if it's free work, just work with a team of design. Like,
you get why?
You get why? See, oh my God. I was working, like, guy, it was even like, it was a free job. It wasn't even paid. It was free. Now, non-profit where they work on. Bro, see strategy, see designers where they do strategy, guy. Like, guy.
Wow.
Guy.
See, like, so I'm doing this gig for one bank like this, right? It's a Kenyan bank.
Yeah.
And, And they have this really large team, so you know that these guys they're not here to fuck around. Like there's someone whose job on that team is to design icons. There's someone whose job on that team is to design icons. Now, it's not like the icons are like the dopest icons in the world. I know that if I settle down to design those icons, I'll definitely do better. Sure, you understand. But this person has field knowledge on icon design. Field knowledge on icon design. And that's what they pay this girl to do. All she does is design icons. Another human being's job is to write copy for the apps. Another human being's job is to prototype everything that he has designed. Sure, you understand? You see that everything is so well structured and broken down. There's a whole human being that is dedicated to designing, developing, and maintaining the design system. Design system. See, the thing that we call design system in Nigeria is nonsense. So we don't do design system. Pattern library. I've been saying it.
I think we've trashed that one out before.
Pattern library we do all this time. It's not design system.
A lot of
people. I'm telling you, like,
you don't understand what design system is. Really, design system. I didn't tell you that.
We all know that you went to Figma community and you downloaded one material design and you put it together. You call it design system. We know what you did. Calm down. Don't be hasty. Although, I mean, people like what's his name, like Druid. I mean, I know that Druid is a very, very competent and enthusiastic design system person. I've seen some of the stuff that he has done on that guy. You can't. There are very few people that can hold a candle to what that guy does with regards design systems. But take it from me, a lot of people that say that they do design systems, man,
see, Leslie, I said I heard as far back as 2019 or so. There's one I heard design operations, design
ops, farm guy.
That means their own job is. What tools are we going to be using for this platform? What is the power?
When I read about design ops, I knew that is the one job I was not going to be doing. Look, I'm too much of a craftsman to say
that design ops. So design ops is a team of designers.
Yep.
See. Is what we need. Which company they do design up? But you are doing everything. You don't know.
No, I think it's very possible that Paystack probably does design ups.
Okay, Paystack. I don't recognize Paystack as a Nigerian company again. I'm sorry.
Fair point.
don't understand. I don't see them as a Nigerian. They don't adhere to. Yeah.
Normal Nigerian behavior.
Now they do design up for your company. They do everything. You just don't know. See, bro. As far back as 2019, I was hearing about design operations, icon design. Guy, I was going through Coinbase, their entire like mobile app. I was just looking at their illustrations. Like it's not setting the world on fire or anything, but guy, just looking at the structure, like
it's consistent. That's it. That's what you're looking for. It's consistent.
Like the consistency is like there's beauty in consistency, bro. Everything is just on point. Like it's so clean, so no, like there's
nothing missing in the design.
Bro, as in, see that structure, like guy, you can't find it. You can't find it. And let me tell you something, guy. When you design in such places, in such companies and things like that, they don't design becomes more of a thought process. It becomes more of, okay, you understand, you're thinking more rather than just pushing pixels. Like,
And they're just pushes pixels
you
around.
understand? There's direction
Yeah.
to why you are doing what you are doing. Do you understand? You kind of understand, okay, this is why I'm doing this. This connects to this. This goes there. The stakeholder, we don't get stakeholder for Nigeria. We don't get stakeholder. Why is that they don't like
Why are you like this guy?
this country now? We don't get stakeholder for Nigeria. All these guys that just talk.
A cruise, my guy. A cruise.
I don't thought guy like I understand where he's coming from, and it's very, very true. People need, because if you're a business that pushes out multiple applications or you push out features, normally, you need a design system. Like, except you want to kill your staff. Do you understand? Like, why? Like, the fact that people don't. Okay, let's not even start with design system. Let's even start with a pattern library. How many businesses use pattern libraries?
So I won't lie. Like, do you know how I sold? You guys remember when I was doing that thingy on LinkedIn?
Yes, I
remember that video, right? That was how I sold. That was how I sold design system to. That was how I got buy-in from design system. Because the moment Oga saw it like this, he was like, he started calling PMs. Why are we not using this? Are we using this on all our apps? Please, let's use this on all our apps. And that was it. That was it.
Bro,
that was the end.
Bro, I was going through IBM's design system. Is it Carbon or what they call it? Carbon, yes.
Carbon, yeah. IBM's Carbon.
Guy. Hey, God. Like, even the font, the spacing, the spacing, the kerning, the layouts.
Everything is properly defined.
Everything. So you're not stressing. Like, you're not thinking, you're just pushing like one by one. Like, you're rolling out nothing. Like, it's not, there's no thinking, nothing. As a guy,
like they've done all the thinking for
I was reading because I was reading about it. I was even thinking, I was saying, okay, you know what? Let me even go through some of the things that were done there. Let me see what how it is even constituted. Oh my guy, when I went through it, like I was just stressed, like God, like this is who put so much detail, like the layout of a card, something as minute as a card, a subtext, the layout, how the subtext is supposed to look like. How the subtext,
like they've thought it out. They've thought
every single thing there is, bro, and you can see, and everything they have version control for their design system. Guy, do you know how? Jesus Christ! Like when I was reading it, I was reading even Zendesk, their own.
Oh shit, Zendesk one is dope too, man.
Guy, I was looking like it's great and all that to always admire the design when you look at it first, and Zendesk design is awesome. Guy, when you read the documentation, when I told somebody this thing now, I was in an interview, I told the person that anyway, they tell them, say, that's normally one of the ways you can use the hand off to your use documentation. The guy looked at documentation. So what do you mean by that? I said, you need to document what you do. Like,
wait, hold on. My guy does not know that documentation is involved.
Do you understand?
I'm not surprised.
He will come to like say, yeah, I don't do. So you know, the way you interview with some Nigerian companies, it will feel like you are overselling yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so it's almost like it's overselling yourself. It's almost like it's a bad thing. I sell myself too much. So just tell them what they want. Just tell them use Figma, use Deplo. That's what they want to hear. You understand? And that's the way it's all unfortunate. What can we do? Like when I did talk as a guy, God, Leslie, I'm stressed. Leslie, see, when we did do therapy session, therapy session for designer, I did serious.
Yeah, do you know how much the therapy session is?
I get person where they do this thing 5K. No whining. I get person where they do therapy 5K. The babe, she did But now
Man.
virtual therapy, no be physical therapy.
Fam, I don't need physical. Virtual is fine.
Yeah, it's just virtual therapy. Tell her your problems. Yeah.
Wait, is it like 5K per session or 5K per hour?
5K per session. That's 3 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours.
2 hours. Oh man, that is generous.
That's generous. Like I'm using
That is really generous because most sessions, man, start from
before we go there to
25
pay for
50.
Figma. I never the Figma. See all those things is just to pay for those things by yourself. You understand? Is to pay for all those things yourself. But they wait for companies don't understand.
This
To
thing is
sell
moving too fast. Sorry, hold on. I need to set this keyframe so that it makes sense because it's moving too fast. It's moving faster than it really should. Make sure that it appears I'll have to close my browser because okay, let's edit this one first. Or more after I first already collect 5K. You know the most disappointing thing, like I want to buy a new system, a more powerful system that can render After Effects and not want to cry. This is a 16 gig. This is a 16 gig RAM. It's a 4 gig. It has a 4 gig GPU. You understand? And it's still crying.
After Effects is becoming. I think the newer versions of After Effects are becoming. I don't know. They are becoming a pain in the ass. I beg that MacBook M1 chip, just give it time. I beg. Let me. Right now, they're having bugs up and down. They are returning MacBooks here and there. Just give it time.
Is it M1 Max or
M1
Pro or regular M1?
5 months before I start purchasing. Let them fix all the discrepancies first, then I can buy it. I know it's going to be good. The people that made the new M1, those guys, they used to make gaming chips, Ryzen.
Yeah.
It's Ryzen they went to miss to start making their chips for them. So yeah, it's just that normally with MacBooks, normally it's so good to buy MacBooks immediately. Just give it time because normally if they start making issues, they start having issues at the beginning. Let's say maybe 2025. Maybe by next year or so, I think we'll buy one. MSI in a gaming laptop.
Yeah, it is a gaming laptop basically.
Gaming laptop. That one's for game. I want to buy one. I want to be playing. I know they buy that PS5. I know we'll catch me.
No, I'll buy PS5, but not now.
I know they buy a big. Why me?
Not now.
I know they buy.
I have a lot on my plate.
I know they buy a big. How much is this now? 500K.
No, now I get like I have way too much film. Maybe like when President Japan when the money makes when money actually looks like it makes sense.
Everybody is planning to Japan. What's going on?
Is
Nigga, build this country for us now.
What of it? What am I building this country?
Jesus Christ!
Like, did you see what they put on Twitter? Said, what's his face? Lai Mohammed is currently out of the country. That is, he will respond to NSA's documents from outside the country.
Why is he afraid?
I'm doing an Banjuko, what do you think I'll be doing all this time? Of course, I'm doing an AE session. This is an AE session. If you really take your time and you actually check the previous videos, this is the third in the series. This is the third in the series. I've done like 2 previous ones. The first one was for designing this thing. The second one was to migrate this thing into After Effects, and now we are here. Meanwhile, Michael, I'm still waiting for your design.
My network is pissing seriously.
Oh shit.
Like I'm trying to share. I want to get the link so I can paste it. It's taking forever. I've started Figma 4 million times. Same shit.
Shit, let me do some
Figma
small
should
math
give
here.
away
This is
for
gonna
us,
be
I beg.
40.
They should reduce the price of Figma, I beg. Reduce the price is not helping us at all. I don't know what their problem is. They should reduce the price, I beg. They know that they have a community in Nigeria. They should help us.
A very strong community, man, brother.
They have a very strong community in Nigeria. They should calm down and give us something. They should do something for boys. Every time they give them not much money we don't put for their pockets, the kind of growth and everything they give us price. As in, there are so many things, and that's one thing I've realized, guy. This design thing, if you really want to scale up, like at some point you have to spend money. You have to, like, that free thing. Yes, it's good. Listen, that Nigeria don't make person everything we they do now free, but at some point you have to spend money.
Of
like
course.
Now, I never thought in my life I was going to spend money on illustrations, but
well, here you are.
Yeah, I am.
Quite literally, here you are.
Like, I was even thinking of what I was thinking of. I was thinking of paying for XD. Like XD now, guy.
Was it when was this? Like, I almost paid for Cinema 4D. No, I almost paid for one render engine like this because I wanted to start diving into 3D modeling and all that, like full time. And I think that's what I'm going to commit to next year. You get like really full time dive into 3D visuals. And I saw the price was 600. I was like, I did like some mental gymnastics. And I was like, okay, I can afford this. I can afford this. It will send me back a couple of shots, but I can afford this. And then I
told myself that,
like, yo, Leslie, like 2 years ago, this was you wouldn't even think this was not your train of thought. This was not your train of thought 2 years ago. $600. You're like, yeah.
I'm telling you. Like, I didn't think. I never thought I was going to pay for my life. It never crossed my mind that actually need to pay for.
See, that's what everyone is saying. That even books, I never thought I could buy an online book for 25,000. Yeah, look, like I started buying awards courses, but what I usually did was that instead of waiting, what I usually do is I'll just like pre-order. So instead of paying the $400, I'll just pay like $35 or $5 depending. First of all, this looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, this looks very, very nice. Like a nice one. This looks very nice. I do not understand the concept of this horse.
That's the horse upside down.
That's a horse, man. It's cut in several places, but wow, I like it. I don't understand it, but I like it, no doubt. You get, but this is good. And
all right, so it's an old design actually.
I can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's an old design. Some years ago, I was playing with. I used to do like poster designs like almost every stuff.
Okay. So my next question is now, what is now your animation strategy?
I don't know why it's upside down.
I'm good. Let me talk like one of these pretentious Nigerian players. What is your animation strategy?
Product manager.
How do you plan to
basically it's simple. That's the first screen is where all right. Can you go to the first screen? Like,
yeah, we'll look at the first
screen. First hero image. Hello?
Yeah.
So okay, once you go on the site, it's the text just the horse after a few seconds it goes up and then you see the bidding time for the artwork. That was all simple. And maybe this arrow just bounces down to let you know.
Okay, so I think what you should probably try and work on this weekend is like so that you can actually animate this thing so that it looks.
Yeah.
Say try and animate it this weekend.
I didn't get you what you say.
Try and
yeah, I'll
animate
do
it
that.
this
I'll do that. I'll do that.
I think
I'll have to watch the last video of this one. So I can get the plugin and follow all the steps that you did because that thing was looking like for that mathematics. So I have to do that. Yeah.
Okay, so this is this is what I want to happen. So after bouncing in here, I want a scenario whereby the arrow comes in. So let me see. Let me take a look at the arrow that I put here on Figma. It's a vector arrow. I'm not sure about recreating it. Okay. Let's recreate it. Let's recreate it. So what I want to do now is I want to create I'm definitely going to ask you the pen to do this. Because it's definitely not going to be straightforward. It's not going to be a fill, so I'm going to remove that. It's going to be a stroke, so I'm going to put that there. The stroke, okay, 2 pixels. How did I do this one? Was it 7? Okay. Definitely putting in some effort there. 7 pixels. So I'm going to draw from here to around here. I'm going to make sure it's black. Or at least whatever this color is. Yeah. So I'm going to.
Because somebody's talking in your background.
Yeah, that's my.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
All right. So I want to. Move now. Chill out. Oh, God. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to design. Question: should I design it as a separate? Should I design it as a separate thing? I probably should. Let me just do this. Hey, what the hell? Yeah, that's too much.
Okay.
Maybe. So this looks, yep, that's pretty much it actually. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-comp this.
Address, phone number.
Where's the tally?
Phone number.
So I'm going to select. I'm going to duplicate it. And then what I'm going to do is naturally I'm supposed to flip it to the other side, but I suspect what I'm going to end up doing is set this thing here and then rotate it around like this. And then bring this right over. Okay, so this is good. So what I want to happen is I want this arrow to grow, right? So I'm pretty much just going to try and make it as simple as possible. I want this thing to grow. So I'm going to do some trim pad action. Trim pad, very simple stuff. So I want it good. That's the behavior action. So here. What address is the phone number and how many frames? I'll unleash this to 100. Now, for these guys, I think what I would do is I'll just, to save time for myself, I'll just copy this to, and then I will somewhere around here. All right, so let's see what that because I want this thing to start for a certain point.
Yes, you are okay. That we are after 7 o'clock service. We will be coming to your house. Yes, so we will be expecting you. Yeah.
Starting wrong. What do I want? What do I want to do? Oh. So the problem is with this guy. The problem is with this guy. What if I change this to here? Or here? Or here? Or here? Does that change the point of origin? No, it doesn't. I think that one needs to be done. Doing this first. Put this here. This to average. So that solves my problem. So I want this thing to
okay, and my text is my sentence is my sentence.
No, it shouldn't start there.
I send
All right. Okay, so let me zoom out. That's what I wanted to happen. All right, that's fine. That's fair. Maybe We can just do like some small easy ease to just make it look nice, I guess.
By the way, Leslie, will you be
Yeah?
free during the weekend? You will be
Not at all. Very unlikely.
at all, Ali.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Like I'm currently working like a second. I'm currently working on something. It's like it's an app, so it's just a couple screens. I just need a second opinion. Do you understand? So
That'll probably be
that was why. But it's fine. If you're busy, it's fine. Don't worry. I'll probably during the week I'll find time. I'll book time with you sometime the week. Yeah.
To pre-comp this. Don't pre-comp it. I don't know. That needed to happen. So I needed this thing to settle. Yeah. So maybe if I just take this to what to 50%. So let's see if we can play this. All right, so let's try and put this one. Let's try and run this from the beginning. Fingers crossed. Hopefully the system doesn't crash. Still praying. Doesn't crash.
Like, would you remove your listing from full to like half or something? That was causing it to crash. What do you call it? What do you call that thing? Is this screen size from full to half or something? That's what is causing it to slow down.
It's not even full. It's not full.
Are you sure? I'm seeing full here. Like
No, this is full. Yeah. Half.
Yeah, like half.
Let's try that one. Let's try that one more time. On over test. Ah shit! It has finished rendering to full. That's not on this part. That actually. Alright, let's try this. And tell me that's the one that's better. Actually finished rendering to full. All right. Let's try it. Let's try your method. Hopefully best.
What did you use to do that wipe? Is it our format?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Why is it taking so long? Wow.
and it's not supposed to be this intensive. All right, it has done it. It has done its pre-catch. The basic catch it should be faster now. Some things I should not have done. Okay, this is good. This thing, the way it stops, it's not the way the menu actually stops. It's not so smooth. Most of this for now. Most of this for now. It's a known that controls this thing. Yeah, there you go. Controls this thing. Okay. I actually wanted to be some bounce. That's what I wanted. I wanted some bounce in this thing. No doubt there was bounce, but it's too quick. All right, let's leave that. That's so. The last thing I just want to add to this navigation is that I just want to add some small miscellaneous text here so that it just appears, and I'll just call it a day because A, I'm tired, and B, I need to move on to other things. So actually need to move on to the other thing. Okay. Well, let me see. There's still some things I actually should have added, like these things here. Maybe I'll add them later. Now let's copy this. Unique as test. All right, so I'm just going to put this at the top here. So I'll just put this at the top here. So text, nice, lovely text. I'm just going to put this here. This is obviously without a grid. Please do not crash. Okay, didn't crash. That's good news. So we have this machine I'm using. It's a 2 foot machine. No, this is so I know it's small, so I'm just going to go to like 16. This is.
What do you think? Any what do you think?
I will put this on.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir, no problem, sir. When you how do you feel? I hope you are better, sir. The Lord is your strength. The Lord is comfort you. Actually, and you go in that only our society, we Christian ladies of them, they pay you a visit. 7 o'clock. After 7 o'clock, sir, on Sunday. Just want to inform you that we will come today. You have to make it. I won't be able to come because I have tendonitis in my leg. I can't walk.
So,
and what ice block at it, like a mango. Ice block, that's the ice block and snake thing. Hello, Satan. Amen. Yes, sir. I'll tell them.
What we can do to this arrow is that we okay. Interesting. All right. So what we can do is we can make this arrow right here. We can move the arrow so it looks like it's coming from somewhere. So it doesn't just fade out like that. It doesn't just come in and appear like that. So let's do this. This is fine. Set this here. Just go back on. And So let's keep this one. Keyframe easy. Let's look at our graph. Oh boy. Speed graphs are weird. Speed graphs are weird. Jesus. Oh, sweet. Okay, so I need to set this up. Move this. I need to set that up so it's proper. So let's say I want to increase the that is so I suspect I would have to do the same thing here because I like this effect. It feels like it's just coming to happen. So I also want the same thing to happen here. So let me just check the position values. It's fine. It's perfect. Yeah. So I'll set keyframe here and another keyframe here. I think this is the last thing I'm going to do. Because 9 on the cutting stop. Okay, I'm just going to make this a little bit to the left. Not so much, just a little. Good. So come here, click, and then easy, and then check out the speed graph, and then try and control. All right, so let's check it out. Perfect. Okay, so I think it's safe for me to want to render everything at once right now because I am tired and I want to try my hands on other things. But I think personally, this is a good execution. It's not the best execution. This is a good jump board for all of us from our study group. So who else is here? Ladipo is in this. So let me just add to render queue. Yeah, unfortunately, no, I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah, encoder.
I hope I had the good sense to install it or sure it's not installed. Fuck! I just knew, I knew that I had not installed this thing. And I tried to remember. Okay, well, let's see how best we can actually quick time. I can come up with quick time. Let's set things. Render. Let's go.
Now, wow.
What's happening?
I'm looking at this layout and I'm scared.
Why?
After Effects, this whole all these things. I need to open After. Where is that After Effects on my laptop? I beg. Make I. I have. I'm not. I don't know. I use it sparingly, to be honest. I don't do.
I want to start creating stuff with After Effects because I want to be able to start creating the way I want to position myself. I want to start creating experiences. I want to focus on creating experiences, not just point and click, not just simple listening. I want to start creating experiences and interactions that people can look at and enjoy. Do you understand? So that's why I need to learn After Effects. That's number one. Number two, how do I say this now? I want to dive into motion graphics full time. Or at least I want to take motion graphics a lot more seriously. Because it's time. You know. It's time. It's time. I've been trying to get into motion. I'm trying to get into motion graphics for a very long time, especially broadcast design. And UI UX are just taking the bulk of my time. So
My problem with motion design is I don't get money. The laptop I cannot be using MacBook for motion graphics.
you can actually MacBook, you can.
All these flat MacBook, you want it to be hitting up every time. I
Oh,
beg.
that's what I'm saying. Like, as in, it's not the kind of system. Like even my system that I'm using right now, I'm not sure I can use it. I'm not sure I would actually use it and enjoy it to do it.
That's the thing. Like if I have an iMac, obviously, like that's this again is money.
Mm-hmm.
My money with the Coco now. I saw iMac 800. I was thinking about it, but Sakpa is calling. Sakpa did not let me make that decision.
Zakpa will not let you be great, man.
Yeah, as in guy, I see. God, I did look all these designers with their abroad. I go to look their workstation. As in guy, what did I do wrong in this country? What did I do wrong?
Don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can say. Like, don't think about it too much.
Let me tell you something. You get some workstation where you go there. Guy, let me tell you, I will make magic. Allah.
Oh my guy, this thing we just did right now is 2 gig.
2 gig. Now film now.
So I think it's because I don't have the encoder. That's why.
Oh, you don't have encoder. Oh wow.
So let's see. How do I compress this thing? What tools do I have to help compress it? Check what I have. I should have something. Otherwise, man, it will be you. Mirror video converter, please. Jeez. Just video, just well. Okay, fine. Not the video, do something here. All right, Android, no. Convert to Apple, other formats. Video.
Handbrake. I don't have handbrake.
I don't have Android.
Wow.
In the Apple. What's MP4? Why is this thing on? I think oh shit, it's done. Hell no. Oh shit, now it's just 4 MB. Not bad. Let's see. Quality is not bad. Sweet.
Yeah, put this one now.
Yeah?
Put it on dribble.
Oh, remember that. This is, you know, I don't think that it's dribble worthy yet. At any rate, thank you guys for this session. This is like the first project. I think I still have like some 2 or 3 more days to actually execute. So hopefully by this week, this coming week, well, that'll be next week. I'll be able to like come up with like another idea, a new idea to design, and then that we can actually animate. Those of us in the study group, including those that were able to actually make it here, please, I urge you guys, remember when you joined, I told you guys that you guys have to actually put into work. So design and animate. And the reason why I'm even saying this is because these are some of the skills that will actually put you out there as a product designer. Because it's no longer enough to just design and then have great UX, so to speak. What sells you as a beautiful designer or as a designer who knows what he's doing is your ability to create experiences. That's why they say user experience, not user design. User experience. And if you're able to create if you're able to create context-based experiences, then I think you literally be hot cake. You understand this? So yeah, learn After Effects and learn more about motion and things like that. All right, so I think I'm done babbling. I'm done babbling rubbish now. Thank you guys for coming to my session. I will see you guys next week. Next week Friday.
Yeah.
And have fun. Take care. Bye. Bye. Let it go.
Bye bye.
Oh, the light. All right. Good. Safe.